Insanity to me means doing the same thing over and over and over and hoping for a different outcome. I am hunting a very, very large deer. However, I got pictures of that deer this morning going back into the private. There's one rice field they ain't cut, and he's not coming out of it. Now, I could sit here for 3 days on the first ever Arkansas velvet hunt and hope and pray that the deer comes out, but I know he's not going to. The deer's gonna stay in that rice field until they cut it. So, I'm gonna hang out here till lunch. I'm gonna pack all this stuff down. I'm gonna load it up in the Ram. And we going back southeast. And I'm gonna climb up a tree with Eric, and I'm gonna thwap something. Well, that's one less turkey killer. I'm getting ate up by mosquitoes. I think I'm fixing to pack all my stuff up, get down out of this tree, go find my bobcat, my arrow, and then load up in the truck. Go see Eric. Let's ride. Well, I was gonna keep on tracking this thing. I ain't went but about 50 yards. But it went up in that slough. And there's a bunch of rattleheaded coppermouths out here. And I'm not going in there. Anyways, I'm gonna kind of skirt the edge of it right here. And then I'm gonna go back and pack all my stuff out. Did you miss me? Don't lie to the camera. Did you miss me?
Of course I did.
That's what I'm talking about. I tried real hard to hunt without him, but we at it again. It looks so pretty down here. Hopefully we dragging something out. No, hopefully we cutting something out here in a little while. Set up right on top of the deer. I mean, 8 yards.
Good morning. We're running on fumes this morning. This is day 3 of the Arkansas velvet hunt. It's 5:27 in the morning, and it's 5:06 in the morning, and I'm about 25 to 35 minutes out from where I need to park my truck to get in here. Like I said, I drove across the state in the middle of the day yesterday, got over here with Eric. Didn't do a recap last night. It got dark on us and there was deer everywhere. We ended up seeing 8. We saw 7 doe and a small 8-point. All of them was in bow range, just nothing that we wanted to shoot. None of the deer that we're after. So Eric's got to work this morning, or at least he might have to. So he's going in to work first, and then he'll probably bounce back over and be back out with us this evening. But hopefully we won't need this evening. Hopefully we can get it done this morning. Looks like the last deer was on cameras last night about 4:30 in the morning. So we're tired. We're dragging. It's been a fun weekend. Last push. Let's go.
September 9th, about 6:30 in the morning. I got in here, I bumped one deer. I don't know, yesterday morning, about 6:45, there was a stud in here. It seems like movement on the cameras last night were pretty slow. I've got cameras set up at my house, and I kind of judge deer movement by them. I only had about 15 pictures last night, so maybe this morning the action will pick up. We're tucked in here on the edge of what should be an oak flat, but there ain't no acorns dropping, and a real nasty thicket right below some ridges. It's a real good funnel usually. We're about 70 yards from where Eric and I tumbled up out of a tree last year, so we know deer use it. We saw 8 in here yesterday afternoon. I really think this afternoon that another one will come in here. Golly, I can't believe I passed that deer. That's not me. That's not me. If you're new to this, that's not on your own outdoors. As I like to shoot. As you can see, that wind's blowing behind me. I'm sitting facing this way, so the wind is blowing to my left, which is out of the northeast. Yesterday, I would say, at least half the deer came in from downwind, and this morning, they all came from the northwest, and then they circled downwind before they come in here. Camo dust, if you've never used it, just try it, you'll understand.
Well guys, that is a wrap for the Arkansas velvet hunt. I guess it's a good thing that I went to Georgia last year and harvested a velvet deer. Otherwise at 8 point this morning wouldn't have made it. Heck, at 6 point this evening probably wouldn't have made it either. But anyways, y'all stick with me. This hunt was rough. This next one's finna get better. Hey, what's going on guys? So today we're doing something different. We've got the wife piled up in here with us. It is October 21st and I am supposed to be off all week, but now it's gonna be like low 90s all week, so we're not gonna do that. But I always tell you guys that I don't run trail cameras, except for a couple exceptions. One here at the house for the wife, because she likes to look at the baby deer, and the other one is up at Eric's. And so up at Eric's this weekend, we had a little cold front. We were playing baseball, so I couldn't do anything. But really good deer showed up on camera. I was gonna go hunt it today, ended up binge watching the TV show last night, so that didn't work. But we think we have these deer figured out. So what the wife and I are gonna do is this spot that we're gonna be hunting, we had pictures of this deer last year too. It's right outside of his bedding area. So we're gonna go down there today, which is Monday, and we're gonna go ahead and put my climber and all my camera gear, anything that can make any noise, we're gonna go ahead and put in the tree today so that I can come back down there on Thursday and hunt this deer Thursday and Friday. So we've got like a 2-hour, 15-minute ride. The wife's upset because we're not gonna listen to her book. See you guys there. Well, it is October 23rd, 5:20 in the morning. As you just seen, Stevie and I come down here and set my climber and stuff up in a tree, I guess, day before yesterday. As you also already seen in this video, I hunted this place during the velvet hunt. I passed a deer that was a really good deer because I was hunting a better deer. If he come by today, he ain't get another pass. But anyways, it's early. We're getting down in here. Time is about right. Like I said, it's about 5:20. I should be in the stand by about 6:15. It gets shooting light about 6:45, 7, somewhere in there. So Anyhow, it's hot this week. Today is the hottest day out of the last 2 weeks, and I've told you guys, like, I'll hunt a front, whether that be a cold front or a warm front, doesn't matter, a front pushing through. Today it's supposed to be 89 degrees. It is 56 right now, so definitely gonna be a warm one this evening. But we're gonna go in this morning. Hopefully we see some deer. Hopefully we see one of like the probably 8 shooters that are in the area, what I consider shooters, but you can't kill them from the couch, you can't kill them from work, so we're off work and we're going. Let's get it. Hey guys, we just got down here, just got dressed, fixing to get ready to go back in. I'm not gonna waste y'all's time with the details from this morning. Didn't see nothing. Checked the cameras, Eric checked the cameras when he got up. On my way down in there, there was a bunch of deer moving from about 4:30 this morning up to about 5:30. And I arrived down there about 5:50 or so, something like that. So they didn't move very well this morning. We didn't have a single picture of a deer. It is a cool 89 degrees on October 23rd. It is terrible, but it's Wednesday. I don't know, it's about, I guess it's about 2:30. We're fixing to ease on down in here now. Let me tell you a little bit about this Predator bike. You can see up there, I've got 69%, and I've went almost 13 miles. And that's running it in all-wheel drive, so both motors running the whole time. Battery life's pretty solid on these things. When it's 90 degrees outside, that thing's worth its weight in gold whenever it comes to keeping scent down, because you're not walking in here sweating and all that kind of stuff. And I'm using a climber back here, so I know for sure I'm gonna get hot when I get in there. So if I can, the most I can keep that down on the way in, the better. It's straight up and down 3 o'clock, evening of the 24th of October, and you can see how I'm dressed here in Arkansas. It is a freaking scorcher. When I got out of the truck, it's at 88 degrees. Humidity's high. The plus side today versus yesterday is today we do have just a slight, and I mean slight, breeze. We've got this evening and then tomorrow to get it done, and then I gotta go play Army this weekend, so we'll just see what happens. We saw a bunch of deer yesterday afternoon right before dark, and maybe they'll move a little earlier this evening. If not, we ought to be in the money tomorrow.
we still got time. While I was looking at them, I realized there's 2 big scrapes over here that were not here yesterday. They're all running around acting crazy. Maybe there's a buck over there. Fingers crossed. This one's for you, Hudson. No idea what buck I just shot. I gotta put another one in him. Holy hell. I have no idea what deer that is or where the hell he came from, but that does look like he was this wide. I have no idea. No idea. I don't know. That deer looked like he was 20 inches wide. Hey. Hey, I just shot a big buck.
Did you have good film?
I mean, sure, he's laying there where I shot him. He fell right there.
Oh.
He came from where that big deer's been coming.
Yeah.
But I think he's too damn wide. Do we have a wide deer on camera over here? Where are you at?
At the house.
Oh, you might well go on here and start going to the truck right now, cuz.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me get my clothes back. I bet he's a damn good deer.
Dude, well, I can tell you what, his forehead about 7 inches across.
Good.
So, all right, buddy. I'll see you when you get down here. I'm not even gonna go over to him. I'm gonna do like we always do. I'm gonna leave.
I'll be there as quick as I can get there, brother.
All right, bro. Later.
All right, man. Later.
I swear he's outside his ears. I swear. I hope he is anyway. Look, guys, like I just told you a while ago, Eric just got to. How fast did you get here? Jeez Louise, I guess I did have to pack my stuff.
Well, I had to.
I pulled up at the truck on the Predator e-bike, and this dude comes sliding around the corner. I wish I had the camera going because it was better than the boat thing. But I'm going to tell you guys, listen, on everything, it looked like that Iowa deer coming through. Like, that's what it looked like.
I hope it is.
We've got, listen, so just so you are aware, I know the deer is legal. Let's start there because everybody's gonna be like, what? You shot someone legal? I knew the deer is legal. I could see tines. I could see he was wide. He was super thick. It's just I couldn't tell which one it was, and Eric be running them trail cameras down here. So anyways, less talking, more getting. Shout out to my little sister. She had her first baby today. Taylor, congratulations. We're bringing Hudson in right.
They actually talked about this earlier. She said, kill him a buck to hang on the wall. And
Yeah, my wife, look, I hope Stevie forgot, because she said, go kill him one to put it on the wall in his bedroom, and I was like, I got it. And if he's big as what I thought he was, I don't know if I mean that.
oh, yeah. That's him.
That's him. That's a stud.
Yeah, he's a good deer.
That's a stud. What's going on, guys? Cliff and Denny with On Your Own Outdoors. Hey guys, so again, we was up here on this little piece of private, and what's funny is we actually do have pictures of this deer, and we had no idea. That is a straight up crab claw.
Yeah.
Had no idea this deer was remotely the size that it is. But anyways, the way this went down, about 5 o'clock, I had some does moving around behind me, but they never came in. Right before dark, I had 2 deer come in, a mama and a little one, and I was sitting there watching the mama, and I talk about this all the time, guys. I'm deaf. I can't hear nothing. Eric makes fun of me for it. But I was sitting there, and I was like, man, I know that I hear something else walking. And about that time, that doe, and there's a brand new scrape sitting right next to me that was not there yesterday. And about that time, that doe broke out, took off running, and then the little one ran, and I was like, what in the world? And I looked up behind her, and this dude was standing there, and he was slight quartering to me. And anyways, it was the only shot that I knew I was gonna have, and honestly, I hit him. Them people that say a hypodermic won't go through a shoulder, I am shooting a total arrow weight setup of 421 grains with a 29.5-inch draw out of that PSE, and it is shooting right about 300 foot per second. And I hit that dude right there in the front of the shoulder, and Eric got as my witness. He dropped in his tracks. Now I sent another one in him because he was laying there kicking, but it blew through that front shoulder for sure. But anyhow, that is did not kill a deer in Arkansas last year. Eric and I spent all the time on the road last year, and I told him, I was like, man, the year before that, I think both of the deer I tagged that year were in the high 120s, and my goal was try to get back up in the 130s. But y'all know me, I'm not passing no 3-year-old deer, and this is like a 5-year-old deer. First year we've had pictures of him that we know of, but just an absolute brute. He is thick, wide, tall G2s, and probably twice as big as I thought he was in the trail camera pictures. But hey guys, again, congratulations, Taylor, Hudson. This one's for you. Good hunting, guys. Until next time, we'll see you from a tree.